It's getting nice. Uh, I discovered even more stuff missing since I've been gone. That's cool. I gotta make other people's shit go missing around here. So that's cool. This screwing up for sales. You know, it's hard enough even to get rid of stuff, and it's really hard when the stuff you're getting rid of this isn't even here anymore because someone decided to go move it around and say, "What are you talking about?" So anyway, we'll just make other people's stuff disappear. It's fine. Um, what else is going on? It is really hard to get by these days, even at eBay now. They're overcharging you with labels that you had perfectly um, lined up. And every time it's a risk when you use that carrier and you go, are they going to screw me again? Are they going to screw you again? And sometimes no, and sometimes yes. So they screwed me about 3 times already. They're not doing it to me anymore. I'm not using FedEx anymore. Done. So anyway, very glad that we have sold what we have sold local. Just be very patient at it. It will take months, so be patient. Don't try to push the issue. Sell it local. Wait, and someone will buy it, and you won't have to deal with FedEx or these other carriers ripping you off. I could have swore I had um, 2 things over here. They locked a freaking dumpster in the storage place. They got 2 good freaking little buckets in there. I need some more because I broke so many and I threw mine away because I just wrecked so many buckets in the back of the truck that I need like at least 2 or 3 more with what I've been collecting for scrap because scrap is the future and reselling is not. So that's the deal. If you can get a truckload of shit and get 40 to close to $100 for it over and over and over again almost instantly in less than an hour's period of time and in 20 minutes of collecting. 20 minutes of collecting and then an hour because the scrapyard yard is so slow and I'm slow now to get there. I used to be able to do the scrapyard at certain times in under like 25 minutes back and forth. That's pretty cool. Those were the old days though. Can't do that anymore. So that's gonna be our future. There's some really nice chairs over there in the thrift store. Malaysian ones. Cheap Arrowback ones. If they're made in America, I'd really take them. Malaysian ones aren't bad. I mean, they're better than nothing at all. Unfortunately, though, we don't have a home or a house, and we got too much crap anyway. And we're going through our crap to get rid of the low dollar stuff so we can actually have stuff of higher value. Yeah, you should do it right at the scrapper. Everything shut down tomorrow because of Martin Luther King Day. It's funny, I remember at the auction a long time ago, 10 years plus ago, we joked because that was one of the first places actually to be off on Martin Luther King Day. Because the place was out of Atlanta. You know, it was out of Atlanta. That's all you really need to know. Anyway, yeah. They dumped the other dumpster too. They had some scrap metal and shit in there, and wires is overflowing. But it's gone now. We got what we could. Um, what else? Who knows? FedEx still pisses me off every time there's a rate change. Yeah, it's just so difficult to get by these days. It's just for bullshit. Well, let's continue trading in copper wire. Click, click, endless cords and junk around town and other things. So, so, yeah. Um, a lot of people too you talk to. I'm not a big fan of it, but so many people are anti what's going on in America right now. They're like so anti Orange Man and everything. I have no problem with it. Really, is it really affecting us? What's going on in America right now? Is it really affecting me? No. Is it affecting you? No. We have these crazy mentally ill people who literally are mentally ill, and they're the ones that are causing a problem. There's a huge problem with people who shouldn't be here in America. Huge problem with the crime and everything else, and I think everything's fine. Huge problem. It's amazing night and day difference, even right around here. How there's so many less people. Oh, someone might be dead too. Um, hopefully someone. I don't know. It's been like an hour. They're hunched over on a bench over there. We're gonna go watch the news. They could be dead. I have no idea. There's someone sleeping on a bench and they're literally down like this with their face, unless they're like stuffed or something, with their face between their legs, or they having or a drug addiction or I don't know what the heck. But this place is weird, man. You gotta be real careful when you go out now. There's a lot of people doing weird shit. It could be dead though. I should really go out and look, but I really have no need to go out that way. And go over there. I was gonna go to Walmart over there before and check, but I said screw it. We're finding tools finally. Hey, Blacktooth. I played Trucking Simulator last night. Probably no one was watching. I gotta have to make a tool bag for the junkyard soon. But yeah, eBay's getting more and more BS with the sales. We need to find a legitimate way to just make easy money and to do that. Yeah, we gotta maybe run with Swift, man. We gotta call them up, I guess. Because there's nothing else really going on. No, I don't really use a mic on it. Because the mic, the volume comes through anyway. I don't know, it's all fucked up. OBS. And there's no point anyway to go talk. Stupid. Sometimes the mic comes through and it's just it just takes the game anyway. I only do it now and then. I'm busy anyway. So we're into scrapping and reselling and junking thing. The back of the truck is like near full again. We're gonna have to shuffle, and I'm also gonna just get rid of stuff that that people don't want. Yeah, it's tough though to make $1 these days. I sold these speakers today, which I probably could have sold about for $40 more, and I didn't really know. I thought they were lower value than what they were, but it's okay. Better than giving eBay the money. Even if you don't make a lot of money on it, it's better than giving eBay. I still did good. I made $20. I found them out of the dumpster. All I did was take a picture of them and list them. I think I had the speakers at like 40 or something, but I slashed everything apparently because I was just impatient and I wanted a $20 sale, and I made everything about $20 that I was selling, and I totally forgot about it. So I got it. I want it gone. Never gonna use them. I had them for like I don't know what, summertime. So yeah. Trying to sell a generator for $20. It's broken. I don't know if I ever go buy it. Yeah, a lot of weird people, liberal people on the street. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of talking to people. For a while, I just didn't have anyone to talk to, and now I just don't even care anymore. And I'm gonna be the antisocial guy, and it's not really talk to anyone anymore because it's kind of pointless anyway. You talk to people or not, they're all full of shit anyway. They're just gonna be one way and wind up see the cord in this thing? Just gonna wind up avoiding you anyway in time. So it's kind of pointless to reach out for everything. So that's my thought on it. This thing's still cool over here. We gotta put a new power steering cooler on this car. Someone did it cool, and I have a 91 and I have better crimping things I found in the trash. Where is it? Over there. I got a 91 cooler. I used to have the power steering cooler on this side of the car, and I took it off. It's over there. And then I freaking dropped it on the ground, and I dented it, which I'm mad about it, but it still flows. I'm like, damn, this stupid floor, what is fine. So I wanted to go reuse it and mount it over there, which I probably will reuse it anyway. Even with a dent on the tubes, I don't care. I can't even get that thing out. I tried various methods to get that dent out of aluminum. Glue shit to it, just laughs at it. But it sucks. I got a dent in the tube, but I didn't want to buy another one. So I'm probably gonna try to remount it, use a 9C1 cooler, which will bring my lines, my power steering lines, over here on this side to the box, so I can tap into it and let's put the cooler on this side instead of this side, which was dumb. Make a bracket. So it's been an ongoing project for years and never did it. But yeah, probably be fine though with the dent in the tube. It still flows, just looks like shit, and I don't want to spend any money. So yeah, just run it till it leaks, I guess, and then get something else. Already got cooler AN fittings and everything. So yeah, it works, I guess. So I'll try that one day in the future. To pump lines and needs a cooler back. Yeah, we gotta get rid of some material over here. So much more stuff I can get, but I don't even care, man. Just too much stuff. I think this car was built when Adam DeWoo died on December 22nd. I think that's the build date on this car. December 22nd. It'll be forever known for the build date on this car, and it will be meant for when Adam DeWoo died on YouTube, which is sad. But this predates him by a lot because it's built in 1994 in December. Another thing, February 18th, when Dale Earnhardt died, my friend Jimbo died too last year. So I won't get any messages from them. You know, when people don't message you on your phone anymore, they're either ghosted you or they're dead. I used to just say they're dead when they stop messaging you, but then other things have happened to me, and then I was like, oh no, they just ghosted you. New thing. But we got warned that though through eBay. So all the future of anything that has happened to me, it's just we were warned about it. So yeah, warned. Yeah, we should go see if they'll hire me though, and we can maybe fix up this car and run this car into the ground, running it back and forth 100 miles a day. It could be a fun thing. How fast can we destroy a 30 something year old Chevy, running it every day for 100 miles? Maybe. At least to wear out the tires fast and what we put into it, you know, because it needs to be used anyway. But yeah, we're not there yet. It definitely will break. It definitely will. So, man, there's some good stuff though out there, and I can't get it all. It's okay. You know you're doing something right when you collected so much shit that you can't collect anymore. That's, like jammed up the truck. It's pretty good. And you have like high value material back there. So you gotta stick with what's working. Even scrapping, I don't really want to do so much, but I have to. But one thing is, like, I had a discussion with some people who are probably freaking libs anyway. So many people just hate what's going on in America. I don't know. They're whining and crying, but yet they don't even do anything and own. And usually the people who are whining and crying, anyway, they're usually broke and they have pretty boring lives. But yet they're just miserable people, and they're miserable at what's going on with everything. So it's kind of their problem. But like they said too, what did they say? I don't know what they said. What did they say? Forgot. Wasn't important. They said something though. Just with things and items. I don't know. Anyway, learn from those people though who are nothing and complain about everything, and actually try to create and do something. In some ways, when you see what they did and what I have accomplished, I did way more than what they have done, even if I think I did nothing. So it's quite interesting when I think about that. If you ever think that you're not good enough or you just didn't do enough, start talking to people and you'll figure out that you're smarter than them and you probably did more than them. And then you don't have to worry about it too much. Like right now, I'm just not really worrying about things too much because I've done that enough in the last year, communicated with enough people, and I've decided that I did my part enough already. So, yeah. Oh, I can sell that right there too. I still got that little cover thing for steel hedge trimmer. That's worth a little bit. Yeah. I gotta clear out a freaking area over here. Put a big tote again and pick everything out that's like sellable and put it in the tote. Try to get rid of it instead of having it scattered all over around. And then I have to go. I have this shit too. Where is this shit? Do I have it over here or not? I have a bunch of cables. The theft and the misplacing around here has gotten out of control. So I'm gonna have to start cabling. I gotta buy a swage tool to pliers with the crimp stuff, and I have to buy a swage and try to make cables. Cablets. Anyway. Boring. No one ever watches. This place we have to cash out our gift cards. What else we got? There's roaches hiding in these things. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Don't ship shit to FedEx though. I'm gonna fuck you over. Whoa! Power steering cooler. I almost wrecked the car. This shit has to go in a freaking car. I have no idea what this other AN fitting is. So what I was going to do, this was AN, and I was going to just hard line to hose and make little connections, and this use O-Ticker pinch clamps. But I do have, somewhere on the other side, I have a ferrule crimping tool that I found in a dumpster. No idea if it's going to work or not. But if I get the little ferrule things, maybe I can just crimp the hose ends on top of this. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. That would be interesting if I could do it. I didn't even know that came off like that. See that? I didn't even know that came off. Oh, that's another AN fitting. Look at that. Okay. But I didn't want to get into the 37-degree flare tools and all that shit. And then I could have hardlined it. I wanted to save money on it. That has to be addressed. We got cool little brackets and shit in the trash. We can go mount that cooler bracket. I have little angles and stuff that I found, so I can bolt them to the radiator support with factory holes. Nice like aluminum pieces I have and steel pieces, I think, still. So we've been waiting on finding some good little already made brackets, and we have some now that we can build off of. We have like a shit ton of stainless steel hardware, so we can go use that and then scrap the rest of it, so we can put stainless steel bolts and shit so it won't ever rust in the front of the car where it collects water a lot, and mount the bracket to the cooler with the stainless steel hardware, all for free. So have to do that. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm out of here talking for 20 minutes. We got other shit to do. But yeah, very difficult to get by these days. To make a sale, whatever. So think about that, how difficult it is. And don't be just making everyone else rich, giving away everything. Be very frugal with your money. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the time being. And yeah, this printer, do I even, no, I think I do have it on Marketplace too. Put this freaking printer everywhere. On eBay, this printer sells for like $200. But I have no space for it. Oh, this shit needs to go on the other side. This over here. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta get that can down. I gotta drain the generator. I have to do this and make a work stand for with a table. Make a copper wire stripping station so we can get really rich on copper wire. Yeah. Good glove. 4 good gloves now. Anyway, put those over here. Put this over here. This thing still work? Oh, this thing's getting stiff. Hopefully it still works. But you know what? If I break it, this is very old. I can get another one at Advanced Auto, or freaking AutoZone, a rip-off one, using my store cred. Yeah, we gotta use this shit for the generator. I throw that over here, and yeah, we're still behind. We're behind for a couple more months. That has to go over there. We can work on that with a can tomorrow. Where did my other bucket go? I had a 2-gallon bucket. It's missing. I don't know. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is over there. Anyway, what's in here? Oh, distributors. I spent $35 and didn't even fix the truck. That one of these modules are still good over here. I got another one somewhere else. I have to keep all those. So, yeah, that didn't fix the problem. But we're out of here because we're just talking bullshit. Nobody cares. One day we'll actually clear out this phone and we'll clear out the computer. We can just do finally a regular video. And we'll never do these again. That would be nice. There's a lady at the thrift store. She literally collects lampshades. She's like, the whole car is filled with shit. And she's a hoarder. Someone else mentioned, like, where the hell is that lady fit all that stuff? And it's true. Where does she fit all that stuff? I have no idea. And yeah, we just don't know. So we don't care either. Not important. So we're out of here.